There's a certain type of PC that instantly grabs attention not because it looks flashy, but because the hardware inside tells a completely different story. And this desktop is exactly one of those systems. At first glance, it looks like a standard gaming computer. RGB styling, modern connectivity, large storage, Windows 11 already installed. It checks a lot of the boxes people expect from a current desktop setup. But once you start looking deeper into the actual hardware configuration, this machine feels very different from traditional gaming PCs. The processor inside is an Intel Xeon E5 12-core chip. Now that's important because Xeon processors were never originally designed for gaming-focused systems. These CPUs were built for servers, workstations, rendering machines, engineering systems, and enterprise environments where stability and heavy multitasking are priorities. That means this PC starts with a professional foundation instead of a gaming-first one. And the same thing applies to the graphics card. Instead of a standard GeForce gaming GPU, this setup uses the Quadro M4000. Again, that's workstation hardware. Quadro cards are typically found in systems designed for CAD software, 3D animation, rendering, architecture, simulation work, and video production pipelines. So immediately this desktop enters a really interesting category because it combines enterprise-level components with gaming functionality. And honestly, that combination makes more sense than people might expect. The first thing you notice after turning on the system is how responsive everything feels. Thanks to the 512GB NVMe SSD, Windows 11 boots quickly, applications load fast, and general navigation feels smooth and modern. Even though the hardware platform itself isn't brand new, the experience doesn't feel slow or outdated in everyday use. Then you add in the 16GB of DDR4 memory, which still feels like a strong sweet spot for gaming, multitasking, editing, and productivity work. You can comfortably keep multiple programs open at once, switch between applications, stream media, browse heavily, and work on creative tasks without the system immediately struggling. One of the biggest strengths of this desktop is definitely storage. Alongside the NVMe SSD, you also get a massive 4TB hard drive. And today, storage disappears fast. Modern games alone are huge, and if you're editing videos, saving project files, downloading media, or storing design assets, space becomes valuable very quickly. Having both fast primary storage and large secondary storage makes this setup feel incredibly practical for real-world usage. Connectivity also feels surprisingly updated. Wi-Fi 6 support improves wireless speed and stability, while Bluetooth 5.4 helps with modern peripherals and accessories. Those small details actually help the machine feel more future-ready than many older workstation systems usually do. Now, when it comes to gaming, expectations matter a lot here. This isn't a modern ultra-performance gaming rig designed for maxed-out graphics settings and extremely high frame rates. The Quadro M4000 can absolutely handle games, but it approaches gaming differently because it was optimized for professional workloads first. Esports titles, lighter competitive games, and older AAA releases generally run quite well with adjusted settings. Casual gaming is definitely possible here, and depending on the game, performance can still feel surprisingly solid. But newer, graphically demanding titles are where the limitations start becoming more noticeable. To maintain smoother gameplay, you'll likely need to reduce visual settings, tweak resolution options, and balance performance carefully. And honestly, that's expected for a workstation GPU from this generation. Where the system starts pulling ahead again is creator-focused work. Video editing software, rendering applications, multitasking-heavy workflows, productivity environments, and 3D design tools all benefit from the workstation-oriented hardware. Multi-core Xeon processors still handle threaded workloads effectively, and Quadro cards remain useful in several professional acceleration scenarios. That's why this desktop feels less like a dedicated gaming PC and more like a versatile all-purpose workstation that can also handle gaming on the side. And for many people, that's actually the better combination. Students, beginner creators, editors, office users, freelancers, streamers, and multitaskers could all benefit from a system like this because it focuses on flexibility instead of specializing in only one category. This machine isn't trying to beat high-end gaming PCs in pure frame rate numbers. Instead, It offers balanced performance across productivity, storage, multitasking, content creation, and gaming workloads while staying far more affordable than many premium desktops. And depending on what you actually need from a computer, that balance might end up being far more useful than chasing maximum gaming performance alone.